What a week we are having. It is a Champions Week, but what a Champions Week. It's been so close the whole time. We still have no idea who's going to win. Brilliant quizzing. Everyone absolutely at the same level. Someone's going to win the trophy. Who's it going to be, I wonder? Let's meet them for the final time, shall we? Our returning heroes are Adele Roberts, Olly Smith, Chris McCausland, and Claire Richards. Everybody looking sharp today as well. Claire, 3 wins now.
I know.
Now, yesterday, you absolutely came from behind. And you've done it a couple of days now. You absolutely destroyed them all on Answer Smash, our audio smash.
I was lucky yesterday because I was awarded a couple of points from these
You
very
were
nice people.
in that second to last round, yeah, you were given a couple of points. But then you did win by about 15 in the end. Olly and Chris, so you have yet to win, but neither of you are really nailing Answer Smash.
Tricky. It's the audio. I think my brain is very slow with sound. The visual audio smash I love, but yeah, the sound somehow the numbskulls aren't running around as quickly as they should.
Be a good day to have a good day today.
Wouldn't it? Tell them.
Yes. Adele, let's take a look at the weekly leaderboard, shall we?
Yes,
It's
please.
double points Friday. There are 8 points for a win, 6 for second, 4 for third, and 2 for last. Claire has got a 2-point lead. Adele and Olly just 2 points behind. Chris just 1 further back. So mathematically, it is anyone's game. How are you feeling, Adele?
I feel like I've slowed down now. I've lost my knack.
Today is the day, though. Chris, today is the day, right?
My heart's not in it anymore.
Not having that.
I'm still here just entirely because of contractual reasons.
Chris, you and me both. You and me both. But I wonder if I can perk you up by showing you some golden prizes.
Yeah. I think goldish prizes.
Goldish prizes. Yeah. We have got today the House of Games Golden Sparkling Wine, the House of Games Cafetiere, the House of Games Golden Baseball Cap, the House of Games Bathroom Accessories, or the House of Games Golden Luggage. Wow. Chris, anything there sound like your cup of tea?
You know, maybe the cap.
The baseball cap is nice.
Yeah.
Olly, you fancy that sparkling wine?
No. You know, I'd love the luggage because last time I was on, I won the luggage, but Scarlett wanted it so much that I gave it to her.
Oh, so you get your own golden luggage? That
Yeah, I
would
get
be
my own
nice.
golden luggage, yeah.
That would be
I'd
nice.
love the luggage.
The wine, it's lovely. It's lovely Northern Canadian.
Oh, sounds
wine.
great.
Yes, absolutely.
Nice and warm.
Yes, and I say wine, that's in inverted commas.
Yeah.
Yes, and best served hot.
Best served hot.
Adele, what do you fancy?
Is that a toilet brush this time?
It is. This time it is a toilet brush.
I'm going for the
There
toilet
we
brush.
go.
Yes.
Excellent. And Claire?
Oh, I don't know, you know. It'd be nice to have another case to match my other one, kind of.
Well, you're going to need it for all the prizes.
Well, I've got to get them home somehow, haven't I?
This is the voice of a winner here.
Do you know what, though? I'm going to go for the wine.
You're going to go for...
Yeah.
Wow. It's been lovely knowing you.
Yeah.
Listen, we don't know who's going to win this trophy. It's been a brilliant week of quizzing. Shall we do it?
Yes.
One final time. Here we go. Your first round is... Boney L featuring Cardi A. That's like Boney M featuring Cardi B, but we've moved one letter earlier in the alphabet, OK? And that's what we have to do in this round. Fingers on buzzers. Here's your first one. Which singer has had UK top 10 hits titled Do It Like a Dude, Domino and Price Tag? Yes, Adele.
Jessie K.
It's incorrect, I'm afraid. Claire.
Oh, Jessie I.
Jessie I? It is Jessie I. We were looking for one. Lucky Adele. Next one. Which motorway that runs from Catthorpe in Leicestershire to the Scottish borders is the longest in the UK? Yes, Chris.
I'll say the L1.
It's not the L1, I'm afraid. Great work on the alphabet. Adele.
L6.
L6? It is L6. Well done, L6. The M6 becomes the L6. Next one. Which 1987 film stars Richard E. Grant and Paul McGann as unemployed actors who go on an ill-advised holiday to the Lake District? Yes, Claire.
Withnow and H.
With an H? It absolutely is. With an I, with an L and H.
Yeah, I had to get that one, didn't I?
That'd be a good remake of that film, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Next one. Which author created the characters of Bertie Wooster and his valet Jeeves? Yes, Chris, good luck.
O. F. Woodhouse.
OF Woodhouse? It is, well done. PG Woodhouse becomes OF Woodhouse. Next one. In cricket, the method of dismissal known as leg before wicket is abbreviated to what? Yes, Chris.
K. A. V.
KAV? It is.
Very good.
Oh, wow.
Next one. What is the chemical formula for water? Chris.
G2N.
G2N? It is G2N. It's good at this. Next one. How is the number 8 represented in Roman numerals? Yes, Chris.
W.
Incorrect, I'm afraid. Yes, Ollie.
UHHH.
UHHH. It's absolutely right. Final question in this fairly tiring round. Which music prizes, run by a UK rock magazine and awarded for 30 years, were established in 1990? Yes, Claire.
L.
It's incorrect, I'm afraid. Yes, Adele.
Sorry, I just need to work it out. P. The P Award.
The P Awards? It is. The Q Awards become the P Awards. Very nicely done. That is the end of that round. Well done, everyone. We survived. Our leaderboard looks like this. Ollie, you have 1. Claire and Adele have 2 each. Chris, our early leader, with 3. Well played. Very nicely done. Our final pairs game of the week is going to be... You complete me. Ollie, you get to choose your partner today. Who would you like to team up with?
I'll go with Chris.
You're going to
Let's
go
do
with
that.
Chris? OK.
Yes.
So, Ollie and Claire, if you will swap seats, please.
Surely.
Claire and Adele are a team. Ollie and Chris are a team. In this round, I'm going to read you out some questions, so fingers on buzzers, everyone. Oh. Each answer will have 2 words in it. If you buzz in, you must just give me the first word of the answer. Your partner must then give me the second word of the answer for you to score a point. OK? Here is your first question. Bilbo Baggins is the title character of which 1937 novel by J.R.R. Tolkien? Yes, Chris.
The.
Is correct. Ollie?
Hobbit.
Correct answer. The Hobbit. Well done. Next one. What is the title, please, of this song?
She said, step in my transporter so I can teleport.
Yes, Adele.
Space.
Incorrect, I'm afraid. Do you want to hear a bit more, gents?
Yes, please.
She said, step in my transporter so I can teleport you.
Yes, Chris.
Canned.
Incorrect, I'm afraid. It was Cosmic Girl by Jamiroquai.
That was the other one.
Next question. Which Dutch football manager took over as head coach of the England women's national football team in 2021? Yes, Claire.
Serena.
Serena is correct. Adele?
Wiegman.
Wiegman is also correct. Serena Wiegman, well played. Wow. To Adele and to Claire. Next question. Which small European republic is situated on the slopes of Mount Titano? Nobody. San Marino, I was looking for. San Marino. Next question. What is the title, please, of this song? Yes, Claire.
Everything's.
Incorrect, I'm afraid. Want to hear a bit more, gentlemen?
Yes, please.
Ollie.
Don't.
Correct, Chris.
Stop.
Don't stop. Absolutely right, gentlemen. By Fleetwood Mac. Next one. Daniel Craig reprised his role as Benoit Blanc in which 2022 film, a sequel to Knives Out? Yes, Claire.
Glass.
Correct, Adele.
Onion.
Onion is right. You guys are good. It is genuinely tense in the studio, I will say that. There's a lot going on. Next question. In 1894, which Southern Hemisphere country became the first in the world to introduce a minimum wage law? Yes, Claire.
New.
Correct, Adele.
Zealand.
Zealand is absolutely right.
Yes.
Good buzzing.
Well played.
2 words. country with 2 words.
Oh, wow.
Really good buzzing. Final question in this round. In the original Spider-Man comics, Peter Parker is a freelance photographer for which New York tabloid newspaper, published by J. Jonah Jameson? Yes, that is Adele. It's incorrect, I'm afraid.
Thinking of Superman. Stop thinking of Superman.
Ollie.
Daily.
Daily is correct. Chris?
Planet.
No, I think you know. It's not Daily Planet. Daily Bugle.
Daily Bugle.
We were looking for. Ollie and Claire, if you'll swap back, please. 3 rounds to go now before we give away our golden trophy, and our leaderboard looks like this. Ollie, you have got 3. Adele, Chris and Claire, you all have 5. 2 points between all of you again. How about this? Our next round is... Win when they're singing. Fingers on buzzers, everybody. In this round, I'm going to play you the beginning of a song. I will then fade that song out. You must keep playing along with the song in your head and press your buzzer when you think the first word is sung in that song. And whoever is closest to that will win a point. You can play along with this at home, as you know. Get your stopwatches sorted out on your phone. Everyone ready at home? Start your stopwatch now. Just Chris to bars. Chris is in as well. Yeah, I think I was pressing at the same time as the 3 of you there. The song was Two Become One by the Spice Girls, and let's take a look at our timings. Claire was first in, 14.17, and Chris was last in, 18.18. Shall we have a little listen and see who has scored the point? Very close between the first 3 of you there. Chris needs a few extra bars. Ollie wins the point, 14.27. Well done. Well done, 5/100ths of a second out. Nicely played. Next one, everybody ready in the studio? Everyone ready at home? Start your stopwatch now. Chris and Claire still to go. Everyone is in. That's Entertainment by The Jam. First in was Adele, 8.92, and then Claire and Chris right at the end there, up in the 17s. What have you got at home on your stopwatch? Shall we take a little listen, see who scored the second point of the round? It's coming up to 10. Or 13.88, Ollie. Where's the point? Wow. 13.88 was the timing, so he just took that. Shall we do another one?
Yeah. Yep.
Everybody at home, start your stopwatch now. Everyone is in. Make You Feel My Love by Adele was the song, and our timings go all the way from Ollie, 12.88, to Chris, 24. Let's see who's won the next point. Doesn't feel like it's coming in anytime soon, does it?
Not really.
But maybe it does. Maybe it comes in here, Ollie. No. Heading towards Claire's time of 19.97. Leaving that behind, heading towards Adele and Chris. Chris gets the point, 25.7. Very nicely done.
Literally never heard that in my life. I just played out lots of it in my head.
Yeah.
Over and over again.
Well, it worked perfectly.
Very good.
It worked perfectly. Final question in this round. Everyone at home, start your stopwatch now. Chris and Ollie still to go in. That's Hey Baby. Bruce Channel did the original of Hey Baby. Learn something new every day. And our timings go from Claire at 10.64 up to Ollie 14 and change. Let's find out who's won the final point of the round. Every point absolutely crucial now. Gone past Claire, gone past Adele. Chris, you get another point. Well done.
Very good.
14.32. Chris did 14.73. End of the round. Our leaderboard with 2 rounds to go on this special Champions Week of House of Games. Claire, Ollie, Adele, each of you has 5 points. Chris McCausland, you got 7 points.
Look at that.
2-point lead, Chris. It'll be a hell of a day to win.
Wow.
Points Friday. Chris at the beginning was going, I'm not fussed. And even that, you can see, actually, first time I might have ever seen Chris nervous. Still absolutely no idea which of the 4 of them is going to win this trophy. Could be any one of the 4. 2 more rounds to go. Let's play our next round, shall we? It is... And the answer isn't. Adele, I'm going to show you a question with 4 possible answers. 1 is correct. If you get that, you will score a point. Every point is absolutely crucial.
Okay.
However, the other 3 answers were written by Ollie, Chris and Claire. And if you choose one of theirs, you will give them a point.
Okay.
Which you really, really don't want to do. Shall we, everybody? Your question, Adele, is this. What nickname was Charles Darwin given by his schoolmates on account of his chemistry experiments? Okay, one of these is correct. Was he called Charlie Chops? Gas? Boffin? Or Charlie Tube? One of them's going to get you a point. One of them's going to give away a point. What do we think at home on this?
I think boffin is quite a reasonable answer. I don't think somebody would offer that as an answer. I feel like that could be where the word came from.
Oh, OK, so it came from his nickname.
Yeah, but gas is an interesting one.
Yeah, 'cause it's a tough one to make up as well.
Yeah. I think Charlie Chops and Charlie Tube, it's inspired, obviously, by his first name.
His name.
Yeah.
It's actually Charles Tube.
I might go for boffin.
You're going to go for Boffin.
Yeah.
Has Adele scored a point at a crucial time or given a point away at a crucial time? Is the answer Boffin? It's not. She's given a point away. What was the correct answer? Gas
It
was the answer.
gas.
Wow, imagine that being your nickname.
Yeah, I wouldn't have thought.
Yeah, also they called him Gas and he was saying to his mum, yes, because my chemistry experiment.
Of course it is.
Honestly, we're always in chemistry, they're all good, so
I'm
they
so
just...
good at chemistry.
Yeah, they called me Gas. You have given a point away to whoever wrote Boffin, and that was...
Ollie.
Ollie.
It was.
Ollie, well done. Charlie Chops was Claire and Charlie Tube
Good one.
was Chris. Ollie, well done. And Ollie is now your question.
OK.
OK. What is the title of the children's picture book with the subtitle The Worst Alphabet Book Ever, which topped the New York Times bestsellers list in 2018?
Ooh.
Was that book called A is for Atrocious, B is for Bad, LMNOP, an A to Z of infectious diseases, P is for pterodactyl? Which of those do we think is right?
Well, I think it's unlikely to be LMNOP because they're in the correct order. And if it's the worst alphabet book ever, yeah.
It's clever, isn't it? Yeah.
I mean, unless it's a trick. An A to Z of infectious diseases sounds like a different book. P is for pterodactyl, could be because it's said differently. A is for atrocious, B is for bad. Does sort of ring true somehow. Or P is for pterodactyl. Those are my 2.
Yeah.
I'm flirting with them both, but who's going to get the dance?
What? What are we thinking at home? Who's going to get this dance?
I think I'm going to go for P is for pterodactyl.
P is for pterodactyl. Has Ollie scored a point, given a point away? Is the answer P is for pterodactyl? It is Ollie. Well done. Very well done. Very, very nearly went for A is for atrocious, B is
That
for bad.
was brilliant. Who was that?
It was Claire.
Minx.
Oh, you must have been gutted. Listen to him going through them. LMNOP was Adele, and A to Z of infectious diseases was Chris.
You love you, mate, honestly.
And Chris, you now have a question of your own.
Yeah.
On the 18th of September 2024, the 0854 train from Reading to Gatwick terminated at Red Hill due to what unlikely event? Squirrels boarding the train, a woman gave birth in a carriage, kittens on the line, or a bag of crisps on the track?
So I don't think it's the kittens. I don't think that a woman giving birth on a train would have made this something that was reported.
Gotcha.
Although it doesn't, you know, happen every day, it probably happens quite a lot over the history of trains. I'm going to go for squirrels.
Squirrels boarding the train. Has Chris just scored a point? Has he given one away at a crucial time? Squirrels boarding the train, is that right? It is right, Chris. Very nicely worked out. The bag of crisps on the track was Adele. Woman gave birth in a carriage was Claire, and kittens on the line was Olly. Well played, Chris. Claire, last chance to score a point before answer smash.
Okay.
Or last chance to give a point away.
Oh.
Here's your question. Along with a first prize of over £127,000, what unusual reward did golfer Matthias Grönberg receive for winning the 2003 Italian Open? Did he win 72 Sicilian lemons, a pair of leather trousers, his own weight in cheese, or the keys to the Circus Maximus?
Oh, my goodness me. Is the lemons too obvious? I don't think it's a pair of leather trousers. I think it's between the lemons and the circus. I wish I knew where that was. I am going to say the keys to the Circus Maximus because I don't think anybody would say that.
It's an absolute poker face from the other three, I have to say. Keys to the Circus Maximus. What do we think at home? Has Claire scored a point? Has she given it away? What was the answer? The keys to the Circus Maximus.
Oh.
It was not. So what was the correct answer? His own weight in cheese was the correct answer. You have given a point away
Olly.
to Olly Smith. Olly Smith.
So sorry.
You kept that quiet, Olly.
You should get a point for guessing which of the others came up with that answer.
That was very, very impressive. 72 Sicilian lemons was Adele, and the leather trousers was Chris. It's the end of the round. Well, just one round to go before we give away our trophy. Goodness me, our leaderboards looks like this. Claire, who was at the top of the weekly leaderboard before now, has 5, as does Adele. Olly and Chris, you have 8 points each. You have a 3-point lead over Claire and Adele. Don't forget, with 8 points for a win today, any one of the 4 could still win this trophy. It's been that sort of week. It's been super, super close. Shall we play one final round? See who's going to win?
Yes.
Yeah. Let's see where the dice fall, shall we? Our final round, of course, is Answer Smash. Fingers on buzzers, everybody. Point for a correct answer, point off for an incorrect answer. I will show you a clue. I will then play you a song. You must smash them together. Your first category is 90s music. 90s music will be the songs. Here we go. Which song by Dee Ream was used by the Labour Party during their 1997 election campaign? And yes, Claire.
Things can only get better, the devil you know.
Things can only get better, the devil you know. It is, Claire. Well done. Heidi there. Next clue, next song. What title is shared by a 1999 Hilary Swank film and a song by The Cure? And
I had to let it happen. I had to change. Couldn't stay on my...
Adele.
Boys Don't Cry for Me, Argentina.
Boys Don't Cry for Me, Argentina. That's a great answer, Adele, it is. Boys Don't Cry. Don't Cry for Me, Argentina. That's a big answer smash. Don't cry, being in the middle there.
Yeah.
Very, very well played. Next clue, next song. Which performance venue opened in 1871 in South Kensington is named after Queen Victoria's husband? And
We are drinking beer at noon on Tuesday.
Yes, Chris.
Royal Albert Hall, I want to do is have some fun.
Royal Albert, all I want to do is have some fun. That's correct, Chris. Well done. Cheryl Crow. Royal Albert Hall, all I want to do. Royal Albert, all I want to do. Oh, next category is 1970s songs. There'll be a clue above, still anyone's game. Pilar and Marcus were characters in which 1990s BBC soap set in Los Barcos? And...
You take the weight off of me.
Yes, Adele.
Eldorado, Don't Go Breaking My Heart.
Eldorado, Don't Go Breaking My Heart? It is. Well done, Elton John and Kiki D. Pilar used to say Marcus in Eldorado, if anyone used to watch that. But he was just called Marcus. Next clue, next 70s song. What is the usual English name for the pizza known as quattro stagioni in Italian? And...
When all the birds are singing.
Yes, Claire.
4 Seasons in the Sun.
4 Seasons in the Sun? It is. 4 Seasons and Seasons in the Sun. Wow. Oh, next question, next 70s song. Which 1988 single was the first UK top 10 hit for Tracy Chapman? And... Yes, Adele.
Fast Car Wash.
Fast Car Wash? It is. Fast Car and Car Wash is Fast Car Wash. That is all, I think. Any more? No more. No more. Goodness gracious me. No idea who's won today. No idea who's won overall either. Would not have a clue, I'm afraid. Let's clear up the first of those mysteries, shall we? Our winner on Friday's House of Games, Double Points Friday, is... Chris McCausland by 1 point. Chris, that one buzz in did it for you. You have won a prize.
Do you know what? I'll change my mind. I'm going to take the luggage.
You're going to take the luggage. Chris McCausland wins the House of Games Champions luggage. But we have a trophy to give away. Chris was at the bottom of the leaderboard going into today. He won. Claire was at the top. She came fourth. Olly and Adele, I would not have a clue. Let's find out, shall we? They're all champions, but only one of them is a champion of champions, and it is... Chris McCausland by 1 point. By 1 point,
how's that
Chris.
happened?
Wow-y. Congratulations. Double Points Friday strikes again.
I mean, that's amazing.
3 points between all of you across the week. Could not be closer than that. Claire, 3 wins. Adele, 1 win. Chris, a win, but also a trophy. Olly, you're only 1 point off winning the trophy at the end of it. Chris, congratulations, but
thank you
genuinely,
very much.
all 4 of you, what a lovely week.
Loved
it's
it.
been a dream.
Brilliant.
It's been a dream.
Thank you.
You came here as champions, you all leave as champions as well. Thank you so much for a lovely week, and thank you for watching all week as well on this Champions edition of the House of Games. Beautiful. Where's that going to go, Chris?
In front of the Strictly
There
ball.
we go.
Oh, this is splendid.